I'm Gideon, so sorry for that. Network, there is as if the weather has changed and the network got some issues here and there. It's raining here.
Yeah, the weather has been bad.
Yeah,
And
but
yet our end, it's so clear.
really, here it's raining heavily.
Okay.
But at least now, I think things are okay. It's stabilizing. Now, I was still...
Okay. I'm going to mute again so that you continue.
Okay, fine. That is okay. Now, I was still taking you through the part of the classroom, what the student is able to access. Now, what a student access will be, as I was saying, that there are two options to access the Google Classroom. They can either log into their email. A teacher, when they log into their email, a teacher will send them an invite. Like here, I showed you that they can go to the invite. For me, I'm now a teacher. I'm a student to Mr. Baguma's class. I'll find the invite. When I click on it like this, I'll be able to see join. When I click on join, as I said, it takes me to the home page. It will take me to the home page for that class that I've clicked on. I've joined now a year 13 chemistry class here. Okay. Alternatively, as I said, you can always go to you can go to the inbox. Then in your Gmail, you'll be able to see the waffle. You'll be able to see this waffle up here. Once you click on it, you realize that you see quite a number of applications that are provided by Google. So among those applications is Google Classroom. When you scroll through, at times it is at the end, at times it is among the first applications that you see maybe on top. Okay, so you just have to scroll through those applications just by clicking on that waffle until when you find Google Classroom. However, as I said, there are other applications that we're interested in, including Gmail, because that's where we access our emails from, including the Drive, that's where the students' work is automatically saved in the cloud, including slides. At times they will need to present. Teachers will tell them to make some presentations, so they can click on slide. At times they will be required to look out for Meet. They will be using Meet for presenting, actually, like the way we are using Zoom here. But students are generally going to be using Google Meet, so they will as well be finding it here, including forms. Teachers at times will give quizzes through forms, Hangouts, and then Classroom. So we are interested in Classroom. As I said, when you click on Classroom from these applications, it's going to take you to a different window, unlike the one that we had when we went through the inbox here. Here you'll be able to see all the classrooms where you've been invited, okay? Here I've already accepted Mr. Baguma's invitation to the chemistry class. However, I've not accepted an invitation to year 3, year 4. All these are classrooms where I've been invited to be part of. So all a child needs to do, if they are saying join here, they click on join. If they are saying accept, it's okay, they click on accept. But I think for them, they are able to see join. So they will be able to join that class. So after that, all they need to do is to click on the class that they are supposed to attend at a certain time. For example, I want to attend a chemistry class, I click on that class. Now, students will find 3 tabs up here, 3 menus here. One is stream, the other one is classwork, the other one is people, okay? But again, there is another menu to the left here where they are able to see the class that they are attending currently, chemistry. But in case they want to switch to other classes, maybe they are going to a wrong class or they are done with this class, they just need to click on this menu here. There are 3 lines here. They click on them, they'll be able to see several other classes that they subscribe to, and then they pick out the class that they are supposed to attend at that time. Okay, they don't need to go back to the emails or to the other waffle. Then when you go to stream, under stream, you realize that what we find there will be everything that has been going on in the classroom. Okay, they'll be able to see all conversations that have been going on within their classroom. For example, like here, I see Mr. But posted something, trying to guide students on what to do. He posted some work here. I see an attachment here. Anything that you post in the classroom will go here. There are times even when students can post on a teacher's classroom. So they will as well be able to see all the comments that they post in the classroom here. Then they will also be able to see any upcoming maybe events or any work that is yet to be due. However, here we don't have any work that is due soon, so we are not seeing anything. But in case there is any work that is due, like the following day or in 2 days, they will be able to see it appearing here, so that they can be always reminded whenever they go to that class. Then the other thing would be classwork. Now, teachers post the work that is supposed to be completed by the students in classwork. So all they need to do is to click on classwork. After clicking on classwork, they will be able to see all the work that teachers have been posting. So what they will need to do in this case is easy. They pick out the work that they are supposed to do. This work will always appear in a certain order. Okay, the one that has been posted recently will appear first on top. But for example, if a teacher has told me to pick on quiz 4, all I'll need to do is to click on quiz 4. I'll be able to see any attachments that are included. I'll be able to see any instructions to guide me on how to complete the work. But what as a student, I'm interested in is to click on view assignment. So you click on view assignment, it takes you to a new window which appears like this. Now, when you go to that window, you click on the work that you're supposed to do. Once you click on it, it will give you options either for printing. If you feel like printing is okay and you have a print at home, you can do that, or you can download. I think here the teacher didn't allow them to download the work, but they can download the work so that they can be able to do it maybe using Microsoft Word or Microsoft PowerPoint, any application that they are comfortable with. Some are comfortable with doing the work in PDFs. So they can download the work and complete it. Then after completing that work, whether it has been printed, done with a pen or a pencil, they scan it and then they attach it. There is an option for attaching the work here. All they need to do is to click on add or create. Okay, they will be able to see this option, add or create. It will enable them to upload any work. In case their work has been saved in Google Drive, they'll be able to get it from Google Drive. In case it is a link to a certain website, they'll be able to get it as a link. In case it is a file, for example, like in this case, I've done my work, I downloaded the work, I did it on my computer. Now I'm done, I need to upload it. I'll upload it as a file. Or I did the work, okay, on paper, I need to scan it, I scan it, upload it onto my computer, I will still upload it as a file. So all they need to do is click on file, and then they select maybe if their work is at the desktop, they'll be able to select it from wherever the work is, and then they upload. After uploading it, it is very, very essential to mark as done. Otherwise, if they don't mark it as done, a teacher will not know whether they've done the work or they have not. So it's always essential they mark the work as done so that the teacher can know that the work has been completed and it has been submitted. Then, if they found any challenges or if they feel like they want to communicate to a teacher privately about the assignment, all they need to do is to click on, to type here a comment. The teacher will be able to receive a comment, and it's only the teacher that will be able to see that comment in this case. However, if they are to comment from here, they will be able, the teacher will be, everyone in the class, including the students, they will be able to see the work that has been, the comment that has been posted by that child. Now, after doing that, that's all. The work is uploaded already. All I need to do is to go back to class. Let me see. Maybe a student will need to tell the teacher that I'm done with the work via email. So they just go to people up here. Under people, a child will be able to find the different teachers that do teach them. For example, like in this case, if a chemistry is taught by 2 teachers, they'll be able to see all those teachers in there. And they can click on this button here to communicate with those teachers. Or they can as well communicate with their fellow students via email. Maybe they want to inquire something about from them, or they want to maybe communicate with them about anything in class. All they need to do is to just go here and then email that particular student. So that's what we find in people, just communication, seeing the teachers and the fellow students and then communicating with them. Here in classwork, that's where they will find all the work that they're supposed to do. All they need to do is to click on the work that they're supposed to do and then they view assignment. Okay, download the assignment. After doing it, they upload it and then mark it as done. So after uploading the work, the teacher will be able to see it. That's it. As I've said, under stream, they will be able to see everything that the teacher uploads to the classroom, but again, they'll be able to see all the comments from the class, including fellow students' comments. Any work that is due is found here. So that's all that a child can see when they log into their account. Then after that, as a parent, I've also created a demo account for a parent. As a parent, what we are going to do as teachers, we shall send you invites. For those of us who have students in candidate classes, we've already received these invites in our inbox. If you haven't received one, then maybe you need to confirm the email addresses that you gave in to the school so that they can be updated. Maybe we don't have the right addresses, but you'll receive an email in your inbox that requires you to accept that you are the parent to that child. Now here, somebody has invited me. Actually, I invited myself to be a parent. Okay, so all I'll need to do as a parent, I open the invitation, I accept if I'm the true parent to that child. If I'm not the parent to that child, I'll decline by saying I'm not the guardian. So when you click on accept, it will open a new window, which requires you again to accept again. And if you want to still use that same email, if you want to use a different email, you'll sign in with that other email, and the school will be able to receive that email. So you click on accept again if you want to continue with that email, and then it will take you to a new window that looks like this one. Now here, I received invitations from two accounts for my two children. In this case, I'm assuming that I have two children in the school. So I received for Catherine Bakuma, and then I also received for Edward Karugaba. Those are my two children. And that's how it will pop up. In case you have one child, you'll be able to receive only for one here. If you have five, you see five of them appearing here. Now, what you need to do here, you need to accept how often you want to receive email summaries. As a parent, you'll be receiving summaries about how your child has been maybe faring in a class. How have they been returning the work? How are they been maybe behaving? You'll be able to receive a report at the end of either a day or week, or you might not receive any summary at all if you choose not to receive any summaries. Uh, we encourage that parents choose daily for now because we are not in school. It's essential we keep following up on our children on a daily basis. So we kind of request that we choose daily from the drop down menu here. If you have two children or three, you choose daily for all of them. Then we also encourage that you choose the appropriate time zone so that you can get the email summaries at the time when you're supposed to receive them. Some of us at times do forget to change our settings on the computers, and you find that we happen to be in different time zones. So it's essential that you ensure that you're in the time zone for East Africa if you're in East Africa, or if you're in the UK, you choose the right time zone for the corresponding country where you are. Then, if you feel like you don't want to receive any summaries anymore, you can either say no summaries here, or you can click on this one to remove the child. When you remove the child, you will not be able to receive any activity from their class. Okay? You will not be able to receive anything from their class. So as a parent, that's what you need to do. And then you wait for the end of the day to receive summaries in your inbox. You'll be able to see a message coming with the summaries of showing how your child has been faring in a class. So after doing that, I think let me show you how. Let me first show you how the email summaries will look like. I'm going to stop sharing this one, and then I pick on another window. I'm going to go back briefly to my presentation to show exactly how the email summaries look like. Now, the email summaries will appear like the one that you just see here, okay? The email summaries will appear like this one. It will show you the work that is missing from the previous week. In case your child missed any work from the previous week, the system will automatically show you the work that the child missed. It will also show you the work that is due maybe the following week. That is if you chose to receive summaries at the end of the week. But if you chose to receive summaries on a daily basis, you'll be updated about the work that is due the following day and the work that was missed the previous day. But again, you see the class activity from the previous day. If you chose week, you see class activity that were carried out the previous week, then the work that missed from the previous week, but again, it will also show you the work that is due the following week. Okay. And then we've uploaded quite a number of resources on our website, gisu.ac.ug. Feel free to visit it. You'll be able to see quite a number of those resources that can help you to guide you about how to approach this new virtual learning. And in case of any questions, it is very essential to take the details of the coordinators. For secondary, Mr. Baguma; primary, Miss Jackie; and then alias Miss Bonita. In primary, we are going to be using Zoom. In secondary, we are most likely to keep using uh, Google Meet because Zoom limits us in time. Okay, we don't want to like be switched off in the middle of the lesson, so it might end up using Google Meet for secondary. So that's all that I had for now, unless you have any questions about this.
Thank you, Mr. Tewandeke. No, my biggest concern has been answered
Okay.
because I was interested in knowing if he has submitted a piece of work in time, because when for follow-up sake, all the requests being made from the teachers. So if I can get the daily, of course, definitely I'm going to sign in for daily. If I can get the daily updates, that will help me to know if he finished the assignment for the day before. And that was my biggest concern because I keep on fighting with Gideon here. I go and ask, have you finished homework? Have you done this? Have you done that? But if I already have an update, it will help me to point at the exact point where he is missing.
Okay, Mama. Had you got the
Yeah,
invite? Had you got the invite to the classroom?
not quite, unless if it came in when we had already started.
Oh, oh, oh.
Because when I sent a message, you see, I was requesting, I had sent a message to the vice principal requesting that you include me on the listing, the mailing list, because you are sending everything to Gideon, Daddy Gideon now, who is in Ethiopia, and COVID has found me here. We are not together. So that's why I requested that they include me on that mailing list.
Okay. Okay, we shall do that. And for the classroom, we can add all the parents at the same time so that both parents can receive the updates.
Yeah, that would be nice.
So that's all that we have, Mami
That would be
Gideon.
nice.
Thank you so much for attending our presentation.
Thank you.
We are really grateful. Keep safe.
I was able to do it this time. Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you. Keep safe too.
Okay. Have you taken these contacts or you have them already?
I have them in some email.
Okay. Okay, that's wonderful.
Yes.
Okay, please. Thank you so much.
All
Have a
right.
nice day. Regards to Gideon.
Thank you. I sure will. Thank you.
Okay.